Over the past few months, I've been working on making a genuinely spine-chilling Roblox horror game. Here's a quick rundown on what the game is about and the progress I've made so far. So, in my game, you're trapped in a maze, only equipped with a flashlight and a can of spray paint. When navigating in the maze, you'll encounter some very vicious creatures. Progress-wise, I've made maze generation, a monster, flashlight, spray paint, a lobby, and a lot of other minor things. Now that I've got you up to scratch, here's what I've been working on since the last devlog. The first thing I decided to do was to clean up the project, which made it a lot less cluttered. I then made the monster script better by using module scripts, which made the whole system a lot easier to work with. Then, Measy, an animator, volunteered to do the spray paint, flashlight, and also monster animations, which turned out great. Then, another animator, Draku, animated an idle animation for the lobby NPC. Then, while thinking about animations, I decided that I needed some new player ones, instead of the Roblox defaults. So, I used the animations that I found from a post on the dev forum, and put them into the game, and it was looking very nice. And even nicer when a community member named Bopper made some VFX so lobby's lights and spray paint. After that, to make the game look more rundown, the builder, Bra20707, added graffiti, posters, puddles, and a leaking pipe to the lobby, and also added vines to the maze. I then made screens inside the train, telling you when the train will set off and how many people are in the train, instead of the billboard UI I had before, as it made the game feel a bit too gamey and broke the immersion. Then, I decided that I needed another monster, so after thinking on what to make, I settled on a snake-like creature, which can't kill you, but will scream at the top of its voice, calling the other monster to your location. The first thing I decided to do to make the snake was make a tail, which I did by having multiple parts, then connecting them from a script I found on the dev forum, which makes it curve like an actual tail. Then, to make the AI script, I reused some of the code from the other monster and added the functionality so it screams instead of killing you. And then the other monster checks if it's in the radius of where the snake is, and if so, it will come to your location. A modeler called youre made a model for the snake which was top notch. Then I made you able to kill the snake by spraying spray paint at it. I also made a little tween animation each time you used the spray paint. I then decided that default player death was a bit boring, so I decided to add what makes every game 10 times better, Ragdolls. Expanding on the dead bodies, I decided to make a loot system, which wasn't exactly easy to make, but after a lot of bug fixing, I had it working. I then went on and started to make the room generation system, which I made by having a set of positions for the room and randomly choosing one of the positions for the room to go. And then, if any walls are inside the room, they will be deleted. After making the room generation system, I decided that I needed to put something in the room. So I asked a nerd to make a crate model, and he made it and did a great job. After putting it into Roblox Studio, I added a logo of Doomed, which I won't tell you what means, as it's to do with some secret lore. Making the crate was relatively easy. All I had to do was follow a tutorial for opening a door and repurpose it for the crate. Then, I just used the same loot system for the bodies, and I had it working. The room is supposed to be relatively safe, as I've seen some videos on how to make a horror game scarier, which say that you shouldn't have it so the player's always in danger, as it can become overwhelming if the player's constantly tense. And it also contrasts to when there will be tense moments, which makes the tense moments even scarier. Therefore, I added doors, which when closed makes it completely safe. To make the doors, I used very similar code to the crate, and youre did it again and made another great model. After that, I also added a door to the exit and made a key that would spawn in the crate, which you would have to use to open the door. I then finally improved the hotbar, so whatever you had equipped would be made slightly bigger, and I also added footstep sounds to the monster. Anyways, that's all the progress I've made so far, but I'd just like to take a moment to thank all the people that donated to me. And I won't be reading them all out, otherwise this video would be too long. Thanks to IJK donating 1,000 Robux, and for Slayron who said, I want to be an Easter egg in your game, lol. By the way, I'm joking, but not joking at the same time. Here you go, Slayron. Big thanks as well to Downrest for donating 1,000 Robux, and massive thanks to Ultra Insanity for donating 1,500 Robux. But the biggest thanks I have to give is to TJX for donating over 2,000 Robux. If you want to support this game, make sure to favourite and follow it on Roblox, and consider donating if you want to help fund the game. That's it for this video, so thanks for watching and goodbye.